Hey guys, welcome to another Casual Samuel video, and today I've got 3 things you don't want to get wrong on a brand new account. The account we're looking at here is the Casual Free-to-Play 2025 Hell Hades Free-to-Play series that we're still doing on the channel right now, but it is a low-level account. We're level 35, and we've just unlocked things like the market. Our number 1 tip here on a brand new account is don't forsake looking at the market. Right now, the gear kinda sucky, but we can get a clever mystery shard. You'll pick up your ancient shards here every month. They give you about 5 free every month. I'm told it's 5 for sure. I don't know if that's true if you miss a shard, and I couldn't find a good answer online on it either. Our gear abilities on this account, up until just earlier yesterday where we hit brutal, pretty bad. So something like this helmet, well, it's still kind of bad. But once you get a few more levels in the account, you're gonna see legendary, epic, you're gonna see 5 and 6 star gear. I just picked up a pair of 6-star speed boots on my main account for about 700K, 650K. They were epic. That's fantastic. Anytime I can buy a speed boot straight up, or say an attack percent chest, HP percent chest, absolutely do it. The market is something that gets, well, kind of rightfully critiqued pretty often. I'm excited that they did rework it, and it is way more useful now that you're able to get stun sets, toxic sets, etc. Way better. Now, I don't have any toxic sets in here, unfortunately, to show you, but we have everyone's least favorite curing. We can actually look at the curing sets instead. Don't so much worry about buying the commons. You should have plenty of mystery shards, but I guess if you wanted to, you could buy commons, and it's not a bad way to go when you need to complete the buy from the market mission from the player missions of the day. The second thing that is really easy to overlook on a brand new account is arena speed tuning. When you go to arena, the very simplest way to speed tune, oh, looks like we unlocked tag team. We get to see it live. The very simplest thing that you can do from a speed tuning perspective is just make sure your drop defense goes out before your nuker. That's all you have to do. Go to classic arena. It doesn't so much matter if we win for the example, but I'd like to win on camera. Right now, I have Kayle going after Ugo. This could be Valerie. Is it Valerie? I don't think it's War Maiden. This could be the drop defense from campaign. Anything that you have that's going to be a drop defense. So if you're not sure, you can come in here, go to your filters and go, okay, well, we can do a single target drop there. And we have a large AoE drop with Ugo. Now I got Ugo here off of the account creation link from the Hell Hades free to play. If you're thinking about starting a new account, I definitely recommend going with one that has a legendary or 2 included in it. And there's going to be a link in the description here if you want to start with Fane, who is the clan boss, absolute beast, and Corrado, bit of a counter for Duchess in the arena, or other just PvP content as well with LA. But hey, either way, it's a great hero, phenomenal revive, and Veil. But that link is in the description here. For me, with the Hell Hades challenge, we were limited. We didn't get the chance to start with a legendary, which kind of sucks. But I did get Ugo, not the biggest fan. I've already said this on video before, but has a good drop defense. Maelstrom rack, 60% decreased defense. Your nuke damage is massively improved if you get this out there. It unbooked, 75% chance. There is a campaign reward that will do the same thing for you. Now, let's see, where do we think that that might be? The Deadlands, maybe. I think it's War Maiden. Boom. Yes. And Ascended, this rare, has the same thing and books to 100% chance. So War Maiden's gonna do the same thing Ugo would. Anyone that has AoE drop defense, crucial. War Maiden actually insanely value as a champ. I ate mine because I did actually have Ugo as a start. So you're gonna get to your arena. You're gonna make sure that Kayle or your nuker, whoever it is slower and will go off of auto just so you get a chance to see what this looks like. And then even we'll rip the boots off Ugo and we'll do a damage compare. I hate to say that though. We're gonna lose some silver. So Kayle went, but he has no drop defense. So actually this is a perfect example. We might not actually have to rip the boots off. And you see we took a big hit. Let's go ahead and have Ugo put the drop defense on. We got it on everybody. Boom. Immediately 2 dead here. And the rest is, gonna vary based on your heroes. We're gonna go ally protect, reflect, and they're still gonna have drop defense on. Boom. Absolutely Kayle kills at least Ugo if he starts it with drop defense on there. And the easiest way to see who's going to go first, if you're not familiar with that, is going to go in here, go to total stats. If you're a higher account level, you'll have a drop down menu here where it says no area selected. Go ahead and click arena. This account doesn't have that access yet, just a bit weird. We have 148 speed. So at all costs, Ugo has to be 149 or better. Boom. 1 50. We've got a whole extra 1 point of speed. This is also true if we're looking at a traditional speed lead. For example, Deacon Armstrong, amazing speed lead. He's going to go first. He's going to have a speed aura and he's going to have a drop defense. So if you find a champ that has all of those things combined or some of those things combined or an attack up and a drop defense, amazing. The bottom line is though, you have to be lowering their defense before you're nuking or the damage is literally worse than halved. We'll show that again here. Doesn't really matter, I guess, who we hit. For this example, I'm seeing a lot of people are not bringing in drop defense, at least that I'm aware, but quite fast. So they led with drop attack, which is great for them. We're going to go nuke here for the AoE decreased defense. I don't know that we're going to kill it or not because they did a great job going first and dropping our attack. Let's see. Oh, actually pretty okay here. Let's just go ahead and go reflect and we'll hit auto because it's not really about what the example is here today, but it would be nice to win. It would be nice. Okay, so his Bellower, take it off auto. So the Bellower is set to lead with that, but he actually was too slow. So once again, if they had dropped our defense before we got hit, they would have done a great job and honestly killed us. So whoever's got these teams up here, you're chilling. I'm sure maybe you're doing a great job. But if you dropped the defense, it would have looked better on video. You would have killed me on video both times, actually. And here we'll just hit Alice because we can. And I'll also walk you through real quick how to set up the presets, so make sure the abilities go off in the right way. Now, the way to set ability priorities here is if you're in your arena, you've clicked someone that you're going to fight, go ahead and click team setup and then click this little settings button right here. Your drop defense champ needs to be opening right here, opener, with whatever that ability is. If they have other abilities, this is the one they need to open with. If you have a speed lead, they need to do that too. For example, I think I want to be kind of tanky typically, so Taragi will actually open with his ally protect. And then Tagore, I already have opening with his increased speed ability. And then Kale is opening with his nuke. That prevents the AI from doing anything weird. They're faster again. We drop defense. 1 kill immediately. A revive. It looks like they probably tank through this, I would say. Nope, we're just a little bit too tanky for them, which is fantastic for our arena grind with no level 60s. And last but not least, what also we need to take a look at is right back on the window we were at, Faction Wars. Now, Faction Wars for the low end of like a newer account, for example, is going to be pretty much hard locked on epic materials, or if you're really lucky with your polls or your wallet, whatever it may be, you're going to have some option maybe to push all the way to stage 13 and past after a couple weeks. For us here, we're hard locked on 9 right now, and I've already pushed through this. But when you do a Faction Wars, and I'll show it right here, you get material for the Forge. And for an early game account, the Forge is fantastic. Now, it doesn't mean your first few crafts are going to be great. My first few crafts on this account, quite bad actually. And the lifesteal gear, quite bad. But we continue to try, and eventually we're going to roll some good gear. Also, unsung hero of early game accounts, and I'm going to say early game being you're just kind of trying to get campaigns sorted and maybe think about clan boss, is Resilience. Resilience doesn't get any press at all. Everybody talks about Perception, which of course is a great set, but Resilience in a 2-piece is going to give you 10% HP and 10% defense, and sometimes that's all that your campaign farmer needs to make sure they're at a 100% rate. The other set that is absolutely phenomenal for this, especially for Spider and foolproofing campaign. Let me see if we have any here. I don't have anything good, or it would be on the champions. This guy right here, I think actually this piece is from the market, the 3-star. And the boots are for sure. The boots are actually a market purchase. I don't know if I'll use them as a 3-star boot, but it's better than nothing. Retaliation gives you a 15% chance to counterattack when hit. Because you're already in a full lifesteal set, this means you're farming campaign, you're farming Spider with the Spiderlings literally anywhere. Your Kale or your starter is going to get a chance to regen during the wave. That is absolutely amazing. And when it procs, whew, oh, so satisfying. Well, those are 3 tips for brand new or newer kind of player accounts on this. The last tip we're going to touch on, which is a freebie, is get a level 60. Please get a level 60. And that is exactly what I'm working on here. And if you didn't know, actually, legit tip, if you didn't know, click champion vaults here and you can put your food champions in here. So I have 3 level 5. Oh my gosh, I don't. This is a level 4. I have 2 level 5 food champions. I did not realize that. And a couple level 4 sitting in here. And we have got to get Kale to 60. If you're a new account, don't worry about spreading the levels out. The power imbalance between a 60 and a 50 is huge. Get your level 60s. Good luck raiding, guys. If you want to join on the free-to-play challenge, There's information on Hell Hades' website on that. And if you want to do your own version of it, with starting with actual legendaries, as well as Vergus for some clan boss, Ally Protect down the road with Fane, hit up the link in the description. Let me know what you did with it as well. And let me know if there's a tip that you think I should pin in the comments.